Rick and Marty Lagina have made an extraordinary discovery in their most recent dig on Oak Island, uncovering a treasure that has been hidden for over 200 years. Their new excavation site, located near an old shack, blends modern technology with the timeless thrill of a treasure hunt. As they dig deeper, they are on the cusp of potentially uncovering gold, or even more priceless artifacts. What did they find that has the entire team so excited? Let's dive into the questions that have finally been answered with this new discovery. In their most recent dig, Rick highlighted an exciting location near the old shipyard garden where he had hopes of a major breakthrough. They weren't digging aimlessly. They were specifically looking for clues, possibly in the form of a hidden room or an underground vault. They chose this spot carefully, planning to drill to see what they might uncover. Meanwhile, on another part of Oak Island, Dr. Ian Spooner and Dr. Fred Michael were conducting their own experiments. They've been finding unusual metals in the area, and they suspect these metals are not naturally occurring. After testing water samples from the old shipyard garden, they decided to drill in a spot they've labeled E5N4T. They are optimistic that drilling down 100 feet could lead them to valuable metals, possibly gold and other treasures. The scientists are confident the metal readings they've observed indicate that they may have found the perfect spot where valuable items are hidden. With their expertise and intuition, they believe this site could be incredibly significant. The entire team is abuzz with excitement, eagerly awaiting what could be the breakthrough they've been hoping for. As they set up the drill, the team's anticipation grows. This is their final opportunity for the season. And if they don't find anything now, they'll have to wait another year to resume their search. With each passing moment, they discuss what incredible discoveries might be just beneath the surface. Could they finally uncover a treasure trove, not just a few coins or metal scraps, but something of immense value? This isn't just about finding treasure. It's about validating the years of effort they've poured into this quest. They aim to drill 50 to 60 feet down before shifting their drilling direction to explore sideways and vertically, hoping to uncover a tunnel connected to their shaft, which their water samples have indicated might contain gold and silver. Their goals for this site are diverse, ranging from uncovering original structures to validating historical records. Every team member has personal reasons for being part of this quest, from launching new projects to securing their financial futures, or simply being part of a historic discovery. The team also discusses practical matters, how to handle any significant finds in the next steps if they uncover something valuable. Throughout the day, they meticulously check and recheck their equipment, reviewing all their notes to ensure they are as prepared as possible. While past disappointments have kept their expectations in check, hope still drives them. The rhythmic sound of the drill serves as a constant reminder that they are on the brink of potentially uncovering something monumental. The entire team is holding their breath, hoping this final drill of the season will reveal Oak Island's hidden treasures. The season winds down with more questions than answers. As the cold winds of winter sweep over Oak Island, Rick, Marty, Craig, and the rest of the team wrap up another season of treasure hunting. Like every other year, the season ends with little more than growing frustration and a heap of sand. Despite having access to cutting-edge technology and detailed maps that suggest precious metals lie buried beneath the earth, the team is left, wondering if ancient defensive measures might be hiding something valuable. With the season winding down, there's still a lot of work to be done. The team has to clean and store their equipment, review the data they've collected, and analyze every piece of information. They pore over each detail, reevaluating their measurements and samples to figure out what went wrong and what they could try next season. Their discussions are filled with technical jargon, as each team member shares their own theories and debates potential reasons for their repeated lack of success. There's no shortage of theories, but each season passes with little more than disappointment and hope for the next. A cycle of hope and disappointment. Treasure hunting on Oak Island is a risky business, rarely yielding the expected results. Yet the possibility of uncovering something extraordinary keeps the team coming back year after year. Rick, Marty, and the rest of the team continue to dig, convinced that they may one day uncover a man-made tunnel leading to the ocean. They suspect this tunnel might be responsible for the unexpected water they found in a location called Aladdin's Cave, a large water-filled hole that contains small fragments of precious metals and old wood. It's almost comical how excited They get over small finds like wooden fragments floating in the water, treating them as if they've just discovered an ancient artifact. This level of excitement highlights the desperation and growing frustration as they continue their search. This season, however, seemed more focused on creating hype around what might be found, rather than the actual discoveries themselves. Every dig leaves them with more unanswered questions and waning credibility. The true allure of Oak Island seems to lie not in the treasures themselves, but in its ability to keep treasure hunters coming back, driven by the excitement of what might lie beneath rather than what they've actually found. The team's persistence is unmatched as they continue to chase their dream of striking it rich, though they mostly find only stones and water. The legends of Oak Island, pirates, ancient artifacts, and lost fortunes fuel the excitement, but when it comes down to it, these stories are the true treasures of the island. They attract TV shows, tourists, and eager diggers, all hoping for a chance to uncover something monumental. Yet the digging process often ends with more dead ends. The thrill of the hunt and the hope for something more each time they excavate. The team's excitement grows, hoping that the small finds are signs that they are nearing something significant. However, as they continue their digs, they face a constant cycle of build-up and disappointment. The operation, with its massive machinery and dramatic drilling, can look impressive to an outsider. It's easy to get swept up in the drama and the occasional finds, which usually turn out to be far less significant than initially believed. At the end of every season, they summarize their discoveries, attempting to make even the smallest finds sound important. Despite another season of unsuccessful digs, hints of old artifacts and wooden beams suggest they may be getting closer to unlocking the island's mysteries. In 2019, excitement surged when they unearthed large wooden beams with ancient carvings, and a pickaxe that some believed might have Scandinavian origins. While these findings could be important historical pieces, they often add more intrigue to a story full of speculation and limited facts. In 2017, a spot known as Borehole H8 brought similar excitement when the team uncovered what they thought might be parts of the chapel vault deep underground. The discovery of parchment and pieces of a leather book cover sent waves of excitement, but like the wooden beams, it raised more questions than answers. Each of these discoveries fuels optimism, suggesting that they might be on the brink of a breakthrough. However, in reality, the tangible results remain scarce, from childhood dreams to a massive operation. The treasure hunt began with two brothers from Michigan who dreamed of finding hidden riches since childhood. Over the years, their childhood fantasies have evolved into a massive operation, complete with heavy machinery, a large team, and cameras documenting every moment. Every new piece of wood or metal sparks renewed discussions about the valuable items that could lie hidden beneath. The idea of uncovering gold, ancient artifacts, or historically significant objects keeps everyone on edge, as each new layer of Earth seems to promise something big, yet the breakthrough they've been hoping for always seems just out of reach. Oak Island, a show as much as a search for treasure. The operations on Oak Island are just as much about creating a captivating show and telling a compelling story as they are about treasure hunting. Each season ends with a cliffhanger, suggesting that maybe, just maybe, the next year will be the one they uncover something groundbreaking. But perhaps the true value of Oak Island lies not in any treasure buried beneath the ground, but in the island's ability to keep its legends alive. The island's allure, with its endless stories and mysteries, keeps viewers coming back season after season, fueling the excitement and keeping the legend of Oak Island alive. Today, Oak Island serves as a stage for modern treasure hunters armed with the latest technology, all trying to turn old legends into reality. The camaraderie among the team, the shared dreams, and the collective drive to keep going form a captivating story in itself. They aren't just digging for treasure, they're digging for answers, attempting to finish a story that began long before they arrived. Every small discovery, no matter how insignificant, keeps the hope alive, reminding them of the childhood dreams of those two brothers from Michigan who once imagined uncovering buried riches. As each season ends, the island continues to hold its hidden tales tightly, ensuring that the search for treasure will never truly end.